morning. Welcome to 4 by 8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth, and we are working in our Christmas journal and doing our 4 challenges for the day. Day 6. Yes. Let's get this show on the road. Open your book and let's get going.
Today is day 6 for me. I think, yeah. And Allie Edwards' prompt for today is kind of a self-help in December, or make sure you exercise and make sure you do things to clear your mind. Make sure you, because if you're sick in December, it kind of goes downhill from there. And I don't think if it's actually sick, but a lot of people have trouble over the holidays. Family and people are missing. A very good friend of mine, not to be dramatic or anything, her son committed suicide many years ago, but Christmas is always very hard for her because she always feels like not all of her family is there. That kind of stuff. I don't have that, and really and truly, my self-help would be right here. Touching paper, touching paint, making a mess, doing all this stuff. Okay, wait a second. Self-help in December. And then the Artsy Advent is the Nicholas boot. And I remember her talking about that last year. I remember my boot was horrible last year. Let's see if I can't improve on that. So, yesterday, sitting here, I took Allie Edwards' journal card, which I just made my own. It's not exactly like hers, but it's pretty darn close. And took those colors and my paint pad from the holidays, which is reindeer nose red, holly green, bright yellow, snowflake blue, and glitter gold. And my stomach is growling. And then I took the words fa la la and colored them in my Stabilo All Woodies and on white paper, different colors. And this came from my girl, Amy Tangerine. I didn't do it exactly like hers, but it's pretty darn close. So today I'm inspired. My self-help would be to talk to Allie Edwards and Amy Tangerine at lunch. So I made this yesterday, unbeknownst to what the prompt was going to be today, and I did it a little bit differently, but it's bright. I love it. It's too big, but I think this is going to be extremely bright, extremely gaudy, but extremely me. And I'm trying to incorporate all of this together. So what I think I'm going to do is go photocopy this just like that at 50% and have it on the back of this and have this underneath somehow. Or maybe just my story. Alright, so I'm going to go photocopy and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I photocopied it at almost 50% and I like how it turned out. I can actually make a journal card now. And not having some of the words fully written out is fine. So I guess I'm just going to trace this. Pencil. So we have Snowman from Cafe Analog. No, Hobonichi is Snowman. I don't know how I'm going to fit all this on a thing today. I may have to get out one of those baseball card holders. Or Pokemon cards, whatever they are. So I do not, I am not a self-help person or self-care, whatever they call it. I kind of do that every day. Really every day, because I'm either in here or I'm sewing. Now sewing is a good therapy for me. Something like exercising or yoga or something that Allie Edwards would do does not strike me as self-help. A lot of times I have to recharge my battery away from people. I think the modern term for that is introvert. And it's getting, my dad is like that, my grandfather was like that. So here, okay, so, oh God, this is so cute, I have to say. So here's my paper from Amy Tangerine. Here's my paper from Allie Edwards. And I think she's going to go down here today. This is going to be a tip in, and underneath will be rainbow colors and Christmas paint pad. I might say the Christmas paint pad for another day. Just write my message here. You know what I might do? I might put it on these kind of stickers. They are red. I might put two together though. Okay, let's glue this first. So I'm going to focus on Allie Edwards today. I'm trying to focus on one of my challenges every day, a different one. So as not to show favoritism or anything. I almost, actually, and I still might say this in my story, self-help is the theme of the day. Whatever you do to self-help in December, because it can be overwhelming and stressful and blah, 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 blah. But I think, just because I'm old-fashioned, and I guess I have some of my mother's blood in me, self-help is highly overused these days. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh, fiddle-dee-dee. Being in the South, and that is what Scarlett O'Hara said in Gone with the Wind all the time, oh, fiddle-dee-dee. I'm like, well, fa-la-la-la-la, fiddle-dee-dee or fa-la-la-la-la. So that's kind of how I said, oh, I'm going to use what I made yesterday. So I might just put that as my journaling. Oh, fiddle-dee-dee or fa-la-la-la-la. I don't know which one I'm going to put first. Allie or Amy? Alphabetical order would be Allie. But I really have an Amy heart. I think I'm going to go with Amy. And I'm going to use me some wacko polka dotted tape and not Christmas tape this time, because it matches. This is just me. Fa la la la, fiddle dee dee, bright colors. Self-help would be here. And I'm wondering, I might cut these off and use both of these. Kind of like make this square a little bit bigger for my journal. I have journal cards made up. Yeah, I know. I gotta use the stuff I made. That's gonna be the problem. But I think we have time still. I'm gonna put a gap in here and put a red line, because I kind of lost my other red line. Might look stupid in camera, but in real life it looks pretty darn good. And ooh, I like this. That could be used for something. Okay, so that's Allie Edwards. Cafe Analog is What Sparks Joy. The same thing. Sitting here. Okay, Hobonichi was a snowman. Okay, so I have this card from last year, but it's too big. Unless I put that here, because my Hobonichi was going to go up here, and just reverse the order of how I'm going to do things, which it doesn't have to be set in stone. And I might, just because it is white, write something on the back of that. And this might be my What Sparks Joy, because that incorporates some What Sparks Joy right now. This could be my Hobonichi. This could be underneath it, What Sparks Joy, and I'll put my little Santa boot right here. That's a plan. All right, I got to fast forward, otherwise we're going to be here all day, and I'm trying not to be here all day for your sakes. So, fast forward. Walla, walla, walla. Now we're doing Christmas carols. I wish you a Merry Christmas. Be glad I'm not singing any more than that.
So I think I even changed my mind after I said what I said I was going to do, but I don't have anything set in stone here. I am trying to switch them up every day so not everybody's in the top up left hand corner. Sometimes I'm going to go horizontal, sometimes I'm going to go vertical. Um, But the snowman called out to be used. The candy cane washi tape is a no-brainer. Um, and too bad my brain doesn't film in frame, but okay, whatever. If I try to get close enough, I always get the angle of the camera wrong. Maybe I should take camera lessons. So when I said this sparked joy, this is Stabilo All crayons that I've been using, the little woodies, and I love these things. I made my own trees left over from patterns from last year's uh, Project Life cards. The dark ones are the Project Life cards. The brighter or duller greens are the ones that I copied from those and used paint paper that I made from my Stabilo Alls, the woodies. And the crayon, the background was pink, kind of like a pink and lime green sort of forest. It sparks joy because I made my own forest. It sparks joy because I like walking in forests. It sparks joy because I love pink and green together, even at Christmas time sometimes. And it all sparks joy. That's going to be the story here. And because those pieces are overpainted, the paper is overpainted, nothing is sticking real good, even with my good glue. So I put cellophane tape over this, packing tape, and it's shiny now, and everything's going to stay, and I'm thrilled with that. And now I need to try and make my boot from Artsy Advent. And I think her story last year, the boot is a German tradition or European tradition where they put a boot on the outside of their house or their shoes outside on the night of the 6th. Don't quote me on any of this. And you get little treats. A lot of times it's fruit. Sometimes over the years it's changed and there's little presents in there. I think that's a lovely tradition. I'm using some of the little patches that I used and made the other day. So this has a band and I stuck a little card in there, and then I'm sticking stickers on the back of the snowman Christmas card. I'm just trying to use some pieces today because I realize my bag is still full and we're a quarter of the way through here already. Oh, sort of. Yeah, we are. So, I want to try to use as much as I can. So, that tradition that Andrea was talking about in her journal, her prompt this morning, is really lovely. And I remember her telling us about it last year. I'm looking for a boot here as to not have to draw one, but I couldn't find one, so I am going to draw one. And all I did was take a book text page that I had put white acrylic over, and then I had a tiny bit of green, and it has a very, very slight hint of green in the background. And I'm putting some stickers on the back of that card because I'm not going to fill it all up with journaling, and I just wanted to kind of add some stuff to it, use up stuff. Those stickers that I got at the store right there, that's what I'm using, are very hard to work with. No wonder they were from Hobby Lobby probably last year, and they've been stored in heat or hot in air conditioning and back and forth. Anyhow, okay, so my card, I am trying to do a tiny bit of a boot, have some holly stick out of it like she did. Better than last year. That's a massive improvement. I still need to dig out my stuff from last year and try to compare my work. And even last year, I did it twice at the end of the month to see if I had progressed any. I did all the prompts again in 1 or 2 days, and I progressed a little bit. I have progressed in my painting skills. That doesn't show it right there, but I have, and I really think this is a neat tradition. So I did my boot. That's my boot, and I'm gonna do some holly sticking out of it. I don't have any gifts, but I do have a cute boot, and you can tell it's a boot. And um, so I love how today turned out. I love how by not planning ahead, I am able to work with the prompts, apply them to my stories, apply them to my life, my daily traditions or Christmas traditions or daily what's happening around my house. And that's what this is all about, right? I am very happy with today's spread. I've been kind of pouty because I want mine to be as elegant as other people's. Um, but today, this is me, and today I am accepting it in a whole lot better frame of mind. And actually cut the top of that boot open and I just made a slit, and I'm going to slide the holly down inside the boot. Clever me. Whoa. Too bad I wasn't in frame. But I really do like how all of this worked. And check out on Instagram because I have a couple close-up pictures and you can see it better than what I'm showing here off camera, out of frame, the whole shebang. My boot, not too bad. Not too bad. So yes, I'm accepting today of how this has worked out. I don't know if it's because there's so many bright colors or if all the stories applied to me particularly today. So, fiddle-dee-dee, what shall I do with those stickers? Well, I just kind of add them right there. I don't know if that's where they're going to stay, but fiddle-dee-dee, they're done for now. And I can check off the 6th. So, thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying these videos. Whatever you're supposed to say, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, whatever. And I will be back tomorrow. Have a great day. See you all tomorrow. Oh, I need to put my 6 on. Okay, I did my 6. And again, thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram. I got everything connected there. And here's my journal until tomorrow. See you then.